I call on white and golden light to fill our space as our guides, angels, and ascended masters attend to hold space for our communications. I ask Spirit to deliver the highest and best guidance as we commence. So today starts the Mercury Retrograde. That goes on until October the 18th. Although you may find that you see this at a different date and the message will still resonate for you, because you come when it is attractive to you. Okay, so that is the energy coming in. This is what we're working with for the next 3 weeks, and that's the outcome of it. So let's dive down some on this. So the High Priestess, we're working on our inner self, and this particular Mercury retrograde is in Libra. It's in the air sign. It has to do with thought. It has to do with quick thinking. It has to do with going inside and seeing what works and what doesn't, and reviewing what has come up to this particular point, and so that you can modify your actions and move forward with the best self that you are. There's been some movement up to this point about it. You're going through a transition. And it could be that you're changing the way that you live your life. It could be that you are you've been going through a change of scenery, a change of your environment. You've been looking at different occupations to do. You've been going through a transition. It looks like you may have decided on which way you want to go as well here in the past. It's you feel a bit limited about it, though. And it could be that you have an older fella that has been helping you with this, and it may feel, I don't know, is it making you a little uneasy? I don't know. Let's look at the present here and see what comes of that. You're doing some juggling. You're making some decisions at this time. If you have to make a decision during these next 3 weeks, make sure that you really look at the fine print, cross your T's, dot your I's, make sure that your work is immaculate. You have opportunities during the Mercury retrograde of making a poor decision. You're seeing it in a particular light, but once we come out of it, you look back and say, "Man, why did I do that?" So the point is not 3 weeks, 3 times a year. That's a long time to not take action. So you just have to be very diligent in how you're looking at it and ensuring that you do the very best that you can during this time. It looks like you have movement from kind of a dramatic past. You're moving into smoother waters during these next 3 weeks as you're looking inside yourself. And you've been grieving it. It's like whatever has happened here in the past has got you grieving a bit. It didn't turn out the way that you planned, and that's a bit of a bummer for you. However, you allow your wishes to come true, and you will get through this grieving process, this disappointment, and find stable ground. It's festival time. Hey, it's Oktoberfest. It looks like you've also, through whatever has gone through, you've been able to work it out such that you have more control. You've learned your lessons from the past. Now you're ready to look forward with the sword of truth and be able to cut to the truth. In our future, we have the Queen of Pentacles. It looks like now you have two queens involved here and a king. You feel like you're in a pretty good place once you've gone through Mercury Retrograde. You have reviewed what's gone on. You've been able to position it in such a way that you are in a better place. So you're feeling pretty good. You're realizing the abundance that you have. You're able to receive even more abundance. It's fertile. Your future is fertile. This shows that perhaps what you have been reviewing needs a little bit more review. You continue to look inward. You're finding that your best counsel is inward. It looks like there's a lot of messages coming, or there's something rapid happening. Okay, it looks like whatever has gone on here in the past, you're ready to cut ties with it. Spirit has during these next few weeks, you've been balancing your subconscious and conscious, your male and female, shown here as well. It has allowed you to come to some sort of decision. It may be that you've gone through this lull, this review time, this rehash time, and once you get through it, you've made your decision. You're ready to quick action to be able to cut the cords, cut the ties. Then you're looking out again. Your wheel of fortune. So you're working on your inner self. You have had a bit of movement in the past where, and I mean major movement too, because these are three major arcanas here that dropped right here, that you had an opportunity that was coming in, and I think it made you a bit uneasy because you bound yourself. You weren't willing to move forward with it. You didn't really like what you were seeing, but you balanced it out. You decided the course of action that you wanted to take with it. You're not really happy with the decision, but you know that it's a necessary decision. So you've taken your sword of truth and decided that you wanted to be in a position where you felt abundant. You're not giving away all your energy. You're looking inside for your own power, and quickly you cut cords so that you can go out into the world under your own power. And you find that by doing this, you get your luck changes. So it could be that you had an issue that was weighing you down. Obviously it was with the Eight of Swords here. But by doing the work that you need to over the next 3 weeks, you totally reset your environment, and your luck changes. Your luck starts to change at that point. Is there any... Let's see. Let's just take a quick look here in terms of the past. Yeah, you needed, there's a bit of justice here, using the Sword of Truth. I think something finally came, you finally realized something, and you really didn't want to see it. That's why the Eight of Swords is there. But, and here you are again with the Four of Cups. You're not wanting to see it, yeah, but it's there. It's like you finally decided to take the time to look at it. King of Cups again shows, so it could very well be that it was a relationship that may have gone on too long, or it just wasn't equal anymore. It was becoming unbalanced, and to where perhaps you were giving away your power. And you had a decision that you needed to make in terms of it. A serious decision. One that was a life-changing decision. You're taking this next 3 weeks to look it over, to decide which path you really want to go. Here's the Magician here. You're finding that you have the skills that you need. You don't need to look outside of other people. You're taking the time to look inside yourself and find the power. You're reclaiming your power. These next 3 weeks, I believe that you're taking time to reclaim your power. Again, the Four of Wands has shown up. So it's over these next 3 weeks, you're finding stability in your life. And perhaps you're finding that you're the one that's bringing the stability to the situation. And it's karmic. Whatever has happened, it appears that it was karmic in nature. And it could be that to me, it looks like the end of this karmic relation is at hand, because you're seeing stuff. It's making you uneasy. It doesn't feel good to you. You're backing off. Say, hey, wait a minute. I want to take a little bit of time for myself. And you take the next 3 weeks to really look at the situation and decide what it is that you really want to do with yourself. And it looks like you do make that decision. Here's the Ace of Rods coming. It's like you're finding your power. This is Spirit bringing the force to you. You're finding your energy again, and it comes quickly. It's like you make a decision, and and the decision that you make is going to be a final decision. You're going to leave all that past behind. You're going to move forward. The Spirit is supporting you in that endeavor. Your fortune is going to change. It looks like you get to work. You get to work on your new life. And here's the Empress. You have the Queen of Pentacles, and you have the Empress here. You reclaim your power, and you move forward with it. You decide, enough of this malarkey. I don't need all this stuff in my life. I have places to go, things to do, people to see, and I'm reclaiming my power, and I'm moving forward now. Right now, quick and in a hurry. That's what it looks like to me. Let's see. Okay, Krishna is saying find your blessings in your current situation. The blessing may be that you decide that it's done. Can you imagine being in a situation where you just 5 years from now, how are you going to feel about it? Are you giving all your power away? The blessing could be that, all right, this has run its course. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to experience this. It's now time for me to move on and do my own thing. Lakshmi, bright future. Stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. So, as you move through this, the Wheel of Fortune is going to be going to help change. It's going to happen quickly. Your situation, your environment is going to change quickly, and you're going to find that you have everything that you need to move forward. You have all the abundance in the world, and Lakshmi is there letting you know that you have a bright future. You have the decision is correct. Just protect yourself. It looks like volatility here. It could be that go inside, use your smarts. If you are getting out of the situation, use your smarts on doing it. Pre-plan. Maybe that's what this next 3 weeks is that you're planning your exit. The exit happens quickly, and you cut off your past. Volcano is hot. It can blow. It can swell. It can also flow slowly. But it certainly changes the landscape. So volcano energy is much like the tower. It changes the landscape. The landscape will never look the same once the volcano blows. Two mints in one. Walk away. There you go. Leave the unhealthy situation and enjoy the new doors that open as a result. So respect yourself enough. Plan your exit. Know that you are supported. Make sure that you have a support system as you move on. And children. Your connection with children is part of your life's purpose. There could very well be children involved in this. It could be your inner child. But I have to say that it looks like you were supported, and it looks like it's the best course of action. But you're the only one who can decide what is the best course of action for you. Take what resonates here and leave the rest behind. The little angel here is simplicity. So, just simple plans. Simple, quick, easy to execute. Ensure that your support system is here. The next 3 weeks is here for the planning, and then things move quickly. A very, very interesting situation here that has shown up in the cards today. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. This is a lot can happen during Mercury Retrograde. Just ensure that you're seeing what you think you're seeing, and use that to inform your movements during these next 3 weeks. So thank you so much for showing up. I appreciate you being here. And thank you, guides, angels, and ascended masters, for attending today. We give gratitude as we close this space, and I ask for all cords to be returned to their originators. And so it is. Until next time, thank you so much. We'll see you again real soon.